Hello, hello, you beautiful soul. So before we get into today's message, I wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, Otter Spirit. Otter Spirit is a company that is based in Monterey Bay, home of the California wild sea otters. And this company works to support organizations like the California Coast Alliance, the Monterey Bay Aquarium, by donating $1 from each one of their bracelets that they sell. Right? They sent me a pack of 3. I chose the Divine Feminine pack because why not? I mean, it's your girl. And I work heavily with Divine Feminine energy. So one thing I noticed that I really appreciated about this company is they take care, or they make sure that you can take care of your jewelry by not only offering something to gift it in, if you're going to gift this to somebody, but to have something to store your jewelry in, right? They came in these really cute little packs, little sacks, little packs, and each one of the gemstone bracelets came separate. So that's really nice if you want to keep your stuff separate. And another thing that was really cute are these cards that come with it. It'll tell you a little bit of information about each bracelet that you choose. So for this particular one, the moonstone is authentic AAA grade gemstone. And I read that 80% of their gemstones are AAA. First I was like, how do you say that? Is it AAA or AAA? I don't know. AAA grade. And none of them falling below grade A. So if you're into high quality gemstones, they do go through a quality check, a hardness test, scratch test, heat resistance, which I was thinking heat resistance for what? But who knows? Who knows? They got you under, they got you taken care of for the heat resistance. And also color inspection, which was something that I actually appreciated, was the consistency in the colors of the gemstones. So if you're interested in checking out their website or purchasing for a gift for yourself, if you want to work with wearing crystals and gemstones, I suggest going to their website. I have in the description linked their website, and then also a coupon code so that you guys can get a discount at Otter Spirit. So yeah, love Otter Spirit. But moving along, I had I had during my meditation today so many messages coming through, and I had an opportunity to write one down, a channeled message, so I'll do that probably later today if I get to it. But I really wanted to pull some cards. I haven't pulled cards in a while. And so Spirit was like, go to the Elemental Alchemist deck. I don't know if you guys have ever worked with this deck. This deck is, oh, it's blurry. This deck, I tell you what, is like the big sister that I never had. She it will go straight in on you, like straight in. No, not in a mean way, but this deck is this deck is so honest. If there's something that you want to know, the homegirl will tell you. I love this deck. So I wanted to start there. I just wanted to give thanks to Spirit, to our higher selves, and the highest white light. Give thanks to me for being here. And give thanks to you guys for listening and receiving this message. So yeah, I just was like, what is going on? I'm gonna get a couple cards and see what what kind of energy is coming through. Fickle. Cool. Fickle. We got healing on the bottom. I'm gonna go straight to the 444 on the timer. I'm gonna go straight to the book on this one. And we also had Goddess of the East. So we'll go nice on ourselves first and try this. So First thing first I see is try something new. Let go of any and all that is preventing you from shedding your skin. It is only when we walk in our truth that we herald a new beginning. Like how the sun rises at the beginning of each day, something new will arrive. And you should welcome it courageously, without fear, anxiety, or doubt. Air. That's what that element was, the element of air. Interesting. So, air carries intellect needed to survive whatever is thrown your way. If you had to list the things you love, how long would it take for you to list yourself? Ooh, I know all of us on the self love journey or a spiritual awakening journey, that is like, that is the ultimate challenge, is climbing the ladder of your self love list or of your love list, right? Like maybe you were never even on the list. And now you're learning to not only just put yourself on the list, but to, you know, put yourself higher on the list, put yourself at the tippy top of the list. So I'm going in for the spickle card. I had to get physical outside, hiking, camping, gardening, daydreaming, swimming. Do any physical activity that calls to you while being disconnected from any tech. I like how they put in here daydreaming as a physical activity. Like, okay. So maybe that resonates for somebody. Maybe somebody is doing too much daydreaming and not enough physical activity, like sitting still and being stagnant in one way, shape, or form. Bring some earth energy into your life. When you are unsure about what is next, struggle to make decisions, and have the feeling of operating aimlessly, it's time to ground. Grounding or earthing is a physical reconnecting. It is you allowing your energy to fuse with the healing energy of nature. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, so yesterday I was getting this message about how soon, well, I say soon, now is the time for the light workers to really get serious as far as anchoring in high frequency, just unconditional love energy, right? And so the best thing for us to do, and I feel like right now Spirit's like, yes, tell them. Spirit really wants us to, one, understand, if you haven't already understood, that you are a pillar and a vessel in which God consciousness, God frequency can come, right, go through and bring into this earth, right? You're like the pillar, right? And so the cool thing that we can do is stand outside with our bare feet on the earth and ground, right? And put our hands, our palms up to the sun, right? And just channel this light, this unconditional love light energy of God in through our bodies and into the earth. So the beautiful thing about being a light pillar here, so what I'm hearing is that you have the opportunity to not only heal yourself through these types of practices, right? Just healing, using the sun to heal your body by putting your hands up to the sun and allowing that sun to come in. But when you do it and you're grounding your feet into the earth, not only are you presenting yourself with an opportunity for your physical body to heal and your energy bodies, but you're anchoring this energy down into the earth. And this is what the grid workers do, right? So maybe you resonate with being a grid worker. And ooh, yes, now is the time. If you can get outside in the dirt, feet on the ground, feet on the grass, feet on the mother, and you know, praise the Lord. Do a whole lot of that, a whole lot of sun in the palms, down through the body, out of the feet into the mother. That's what I'm hearing. So, mm, I knew I could. You can always rely on that deck to bring something through. But I wanted to pull from some of my little postcard things. I haven't played with these in a while, and actually, I haven't played with any of my cards in a while. And so today I felt super motivated to do that. The first thing that I was seeing was take action. So I think that perfectly aligns with what our elemental alchemist deck was saying, get physical, get physical. And that can resonate in many different ways with people. Maybe you need to, like do physical work or physical steps or take physical action towards your goals, or get physically physical with your body, right? Like hit the gym or go for a walk, or if you can't walk or go to the gym, even just sitting and doing arm exercises. I just saw 1111. The gym that I used to go to, they had a class actually where it was like a seated gym class. You just sit there and you just do whatever, but you're still moving your body and getting into like a flow. So yeah, I'm seeing stay loyal to your commitments. Stay loyal to your commitments. And I feel like our number one commitment right now is to ourselves and to our journeys, right? And to God. I'm also picking up this really big leader energy. I just saw that too. You're a leader. I've been hearing this so frequently, and it's very interesting because we all lead by example, but I'm really getting this energy like, no, some of y'all are big time leaders, like big time leaders. You guys are the ones that are meant to fill the roles that corrupt people are in. I feel like for some of you, your passion or even your profession is your passion. Golden energy 1 2 3 4 as I look up. Whew. Confirmation. The thing that you have been so passionate about, and maybe it is that passion is reflected in your career choice or path. And I'm feeling like I actually, and this is funny because it reminds me of a conversation I had yesterday with Joseph. He's also a subscriber. I actually did a podcast with him recently. If you guys want to check it out, it's in the description too. So he's talking about how he feels like he should be in an environment, but he also feels like he doesn't want to be there. It's almost like, feeling kind of like I want to be somewhere because I feel that I have a purpose in being here, but I also don't really super enjoy everybody's yucky energy. And so Spirit basically was telling me whenever I was speaking to him was that we each have our own missions within these organizations or systems, whatever it is, for each one of us. And we study within these systems and these programs, but we also experience and gain a much deeper understanding as to what the original plan was and then how it's become corrupt, right? And so what's really cool is that Spirit was telling me that it gives us an opportunity to fully embrace the program or system in it itself, right? Like let's say it's a healing program. We were using AA meetings as an example in that, right? It was doing something that is beneficial to you, and the original plan behind it is amazing, but it also leads you to believe that you don't have the power within yourself to maintain your sobriety, right? It's something like you have to rely on an outside source. And I call BS on anything that says that it's not inside of you. But the actual idea itself to pull people out of stagnation and into a relationship with God, a relationship with themselves, and then eventually relationships with other people, there's nothing bad in that. There's a lot of people that are struggling with addiction and alcoholism. Trust me, I know. My biological father died from cirrhosis of the liver. I was there. I did a walk with him as a medicine woman to, walk with him to the other side the last week of his life. I stayed at his house. Light worker. That's always popping out. I want to see what else we can get for this. This is such interesting energy. There is a lot going on 1 week. I saw that a couple times. I was wondering if it was going to come out. I don't know. I don't usually like doing timing things, and I don't even know why I put those cards in there. But I mean, sometimes they pop out. Of course, because they're there. But I put them in there for a reason. There's no coincidence there. Let's see what's this. You were right. I don't know. You were right. What are you right about? I was right to put that 1 week in there. This 1 week. So it's like you could do so much in 1 week. You could, if you're applying yourself in the right way. Boy, okay, so somebody has been, and I get this too, right? Because I actually talked to a couple of people about this yesterday. They were like, the enemy is after me these last couple of days. And I was like, boy, if ever I've been getting tested. I tell you what, but it is a fun game if if you know that it's a game. Red flag. I saw that too. What the heck is this red flag? I was wondering if it was coming out. Karmic lessons. A karmic lesson. Is it not always a karmic lesson? That's exactly what the enemy is doing to test us, is to show us how absolutely freaking charming we are, and we need to pull our heads out of our whatevers and see the lesson. The steps back are part of the dance. Quickening. Learn to trust. Okay. Learn to trust. Learn to trust yourself, your guides, and your discernment. So what I'm getting from all of this is that some of us have been falling into this delayed energy trap. Let's remove all that. We're going to push all that out of here. Okay. I'll actually sit and do a Reiki session for myself and the collective today to help remove any stagnancy in terms of delaying or self-sabotaging, right? Because anytime I think about the devil, I think about the devil card in the tarot, right? And to me, that not only can represent other people's energy, but I like to reflect on my own self. So for there, it's like self-sabotaging behaviors, right? Limiting beliefs, programming, whatever, that are being brought to the surface so that you can address it, right? So I was just seeing the devil card in my head. Interesting. So if you're feeling like you're being tested right now, and to be cliche, I'll go ahead and say that thieves don't break into empty houses, right? If you feel like you're being attacked or anything like that, maybe it's not what you think it is. Maybe it is just you sabotaging your own self. right? Not stepping fully into your power, not doing the things that you should be doing, maybe wasting your energy on old yucky stuff, right? And that is different for everybody. I have my own things that I continue to step out of, right? And into more aligned versions of myself, if that makes sense. So I love you guys so much. If anything, I hope this message really just offers us all some encouragement to continue stepping in the direction of our highest timelines and choosing that every single day. And yes, we do deserve to rest, but if you have been in the rest mode more than you have been in the work mode, maybe now is a time to shift out of that, right? Get physical. I know even here personally, the weather has been like, it's like cold and rainy off and on, and just, I don't know. It's just like not like get out and do stuff kind of weather. And so I find myself being inside, but even when I'm inside, I can do like go to the gym, go inside to the gym and walk on the treadmill, or stay at home and do belly dancing um stuff. Like I'll watch belly dancing on my TV and do like instructional videos or whatever. Those are really fun. But either way, moving and flowing and using our bodies is such a powerful tool when it comes to transmuting energies and creating a flow. So, what I'm seeing right now is getting outside, putting your feet on the ground, putting our hands up, and moving and flowing, not only in our bodies, but our energy, and allowing this glorious, wonderful, unconditional love of God to just pour down on us, completely saturate us, go through us, and all the way down two on the timer, all the way down to nourish and anchor the earth. Some people are just so disconnected from the earth, and that is something that we are changing. And we will be leading by example, because Spirit's saying that the health, the wealth, the bliss is your gift, it's your birthright. And you are a living testimony, a living testimony, because you continue on every single day. And even if that continuing on looks like what I call paralyzed with dread, when I just lay on the ground, even if you have to do that for a minute, do that, and then get over yourself. Put your big girl panties on, put your big boy pants on, and keep on, right? That's what you do. I love you. You're amazing. I love you. You're absolutely amazing.